You walk into a room, and within seconds, you've already decided something about everyone in it. Who's confident, who's nervous, who's lying. You didn't choose to, your brain just did it. Here's the strange part. You already read people every single day. You just do it badly. And once you see what they're actually leaking, you can't switch it off. Here's the thing nobody can fully control. Your face and your body run on two systems. One you steer on purpose, the words, the polite smile. The other runs underneath, faster than thought. Researchers call it leakage, the truth slipping out through the channels you forget to guard. You can lock your words, but the body keeps talking, and the next 5 levers teach you to hear it. Lever 1, and skip this, and everything else fails. Baseline first. Before you read anyone, watch them when nothing's happening. How they sit relaxed, how fast they normally talk, where their hands rest. That's their normal. Because the signal was never the gesture itself, it's the deviation. The moment they break their own pattern, that's where the meaning is. A still person going restless, a talker going quiet. You're not reading a person, you're reading the change. Now the trap that fools beginners. You read one tip online. Crossed arms means defensive, and you start diagnosing the whole world. But crossed arms can mean they're cold, or comfortable, or it's just their habit. A single cue proves almost nothing. The science is blunt here. There is no universal body language dictionary. Forget reading one gesture. The real skill is reading the cluster. And we'll get there. But first, the face. Lever 2. The face that flashes before the mask. When someone feels something real, it shows on the face almost instantly. Then, half a second later, they cover it with the expression they want you to see. That flash is the micro-expression, and it lasts a fraction of a second. Researchers like Ekman mapped these for years. The cover smile arrives, but the flinch came first. Don't watch the smile, watch what it replaced. But how do you catch something that fast? You stop staring at the mouth. The mouth lies easily. People smile on command. The eyes and forehead are far harder to fake. A genuine smile crinkles the corners of the eyes. A social smile stops at the lips. Watch for the mismatch. A mouth saying, "Great," and a brow saying something else entirely. When the top half and the bottom half disagree, believe the top. Lever 3. The hands. Your built-in lie subtitles. When people speak freely, their hands move with them, painting the words in the air. Researchers call these illustrators. But when someone tightens up, those gestures shrink. The hands go still or start touching the body. The neck, the wrist, the face. Those are self-soothing moves, little attempts to feel safe. So watch the shift. Open, flowing hands going suddenly small and self-touching. That's a spike in stress, right where the words got careful. Lever 4, and it's the one almost everyone misses. We guard our faces, we pose our hands, but nobody thinks about their feet. Which is exactly why feet are the most honest part of the body. Watch where they point. In a conversation, feet point toward what we actually want. Toward you, they're engaged. Toward the door, part of them has already left. The face can say, "Stay," but the feet point at the exit. Lever 5. The eyes, and the biggest myth about them. You've heard it. Liars look away. Drop that one completely. Skilled liars hold eye contact harder because they know you're watching for it. Here's what eyes actually reveal. The pupils. When we're genuinely interested or thinking hard, the pupils widen, and you can't fake that. The eyes don't lie about interest. But notice the limit. That's not a lie detector, it's an attention detector. So here's how you stop being fooled. You never trust a single signal. One touched neck is nothing. But a touched neck, plus shrinking hands, plus feet turning away, plus a smile that never reached the eyes. Now you have something. The rule that ties all 5 levers together. Clusters, not cues. Real reading isn't one dramatic tell. It's 3 or 4 small leaks, all pointing the same way, all at the same moment. That's a pattern you can trust. And there's one fact you have to unlearn, or you'll read people wrong forever. You've heard that communication is 93% body language. It's everywhere. It's also wrong. That number came from 2 narrow studies about feelings and attitudes. Not all communication. It's not 93% body language. The words still matter enormously. So don't ignore what people say and obsess over a twitch. Read the body and the words together and let them check each other. Let me make this real. Someone tells you, "No, honestly, I'm fine." The old you takes the words and moves on. The new you runs the levers. First, baseline. A minute ago they were loose, talking fast. Now they're still. That's the deviation. Their hand drifts up and rubs the back of the neck. The smile arrives a beat late and stops at the mouth, and their feet already angled toward the door. 4 leaks, 1 direction. You don't say, "You're lying." You say, "It really seems like something's on your mind." And watch what opens up. Now the most important lever, the one that keeps you from becoming insufferable. You can't read minds. You never will. Every signal you've learned is a probability, not a verdict. A flinch might be a lie or a bad memory. Still hands might be deception or just shyness. So hold your reads loosely. Use them to ask better questions, to listen harder, to be kinder, not to accuse. The goal was never to catch people, it was to finally notice them. So stop reading, start noticing. Because the truth is, you can't read minds, but now you can read the leaks. I pulled the fastest one, the feet trick, into a 40-second short. It's right there. If this changed how you watch people, subscribe. Every week we take one hidden human signal and pull the levers apart. I'll see you in the next one.